back to Across the Line, everybody. Our very special guest, obviously in the middle, no stranger to those who have been watching Across the Line over the last 3 years. Multiple appearances here on the show. Brandon Brewer, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Brandon, of course, is coming off a new title, another Canadian title, the NABA title.
Yep.
Saturday, right?
Friday night. Friday night, downtown Toronto at Old Maple Leaf Gardens, actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was nice.
So walk us through the experience. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Two-time champion.
In case you can see these, the hardware here.
These actually aren't mine, Chris's belts. These are Brandon's.
Yeah, he's earned those.
Yeah.
So walk us through the fight. I know that a lot of people who, your social media following is unbelievable. Your fan support, the Plaid Army is full tilt right now. But you were mentioning before we got on the show about exactly how tough this fight was compared to a lot of other fights because of the weight situation.
Yeah, as far as I know, the only province in Canada and even in the States, Ontario is the only place where they do same-day weigh-ins. The weight that I fight at is 154. I don't walk around at 154. I'm not gonna lie. So to be able to make the weight the same day and to try to hydrate myself and build myself back up, it was kind of taxing on the body this time. I kind of came into the fight a little bit overtrained, which is fine and you adjust, but my body just didn't respond all that well.
You got to cut about 20 pounds.
Yeah,
same day?
Yeah, I walk around about 175, and I'm not gonna lie, my body just didn't respond all that well. But it is what it is. You get in the ring and you fight with what you have, and and we did just that, and we came out with the win, so it was good.
This fight went the distance.
It went the distance. It did. It was a long, grueling 8 rounds. Janmar Eamon, very tough guy. One of the best 154-pounders in Canada. Comes to win. He's got a great chin. He's in great shape, and he's got a tremendous heart. So he was tough. It was a tough fight. It was a good fight. The fans absolutely were on their feet, just going wild, and so they enjoyed it. And yeah, it was good.
Because you yourself, usually most of your fights are usually one-rounders.
Lately, we've been starting to work on our punching technique a little bit and changing my style up a little bit. I used to be just a pure boxer, just kind of stick and move, and this year started trying to back guys up a little bit and put the hurt on them, and get the knockouts up. Knockouts sell. So yeah, we needed to get the knockouts up, and yeah.
Speaking of things that sell, though, your lumberjack T-shirt is apparently on fire right now.
It is on fire.
Everyone's looking for a piece of the kid.
It's crazy. I think from one Facebook post, I think I sold right around 200, and it was come fight time, so I didn't really have a whole lot of time. I took a couple days to try to ship them out west. I even shipped some down in New Zealand, over to Europe, like all over the place. The Plaid Army is just
it's taken over.
It's taken off. It's taken off. It fits for where I come from, what I come from, and you just got to kind of embrace what you are and run with it.
But it shows the support, like you said, that you guys have.
Yeah.
With the camp you got going on, with the fights you're having, like I said, this is big time.
It is.
Time fight game.
No disrespect to any of the other fighters in Canada, because there's all kinds of great guys. Great boxers in and outside the ring, but I think we're one of the most popular, most marketable fighters in the country. So, in the fight game, unfortunately, it is a business, and it is who can market themselves the best. And
absolutely.
I think it fits. The
it's great.
the Plaid Army, chopping trees, it works.
When I saw you at the fights here at the Lions Club, like you said, there was 600-700 people there. Boxing is certainly alive and well.
It's doing well. It's really coming back now. We got a lot of superstars around. Nathan Miller, or Millier, sorry. Dominic Babineau, Tyson Cave, Jesse McMillan.
Tyson's out of Nova Scotia.
Out of Nova Scotia.
But you're being a Fredericton guy or a Nakawik guy.
Yeah.
What we sort of chatted about, what would it be like to hold an event in and around Fredericton with your...
It would be
pure chaos.
It would be pure chaos.
I think they'd have to pump up the whole Aiken Center, I would think.
I've actually been in talks with the Aiken Center. The director, I believe Terry Oakes, and he is on board. He's all for it. So
was this before or after he ordered his T-shirt?
This was actually before. He's kind of followed me. When I walked in first thing, he asked me, or he said, I've been waiting for you to come see me. So he's excited. The ice goes out in Fredericton April 14th.
Okay.
So anytime
April
after
15th.
that. Actually, April 16th is a Saturday. So that's possibly a date, but we got to kind of iron some things out first.
Sure.
And but it would be crazy because I mean to be able to see the Aiken Center filled with
the Plaid Army.
The Plaid Army would just be, TV needs to be there. Be a sports
to capture, because like you said, the excitement. You're not
going to see that anywhere else. And my fans, 500 of my fans are louder than 5,000 of anybody else's fans. So, and they're respectful. They never cause any issues. They just. They're very supportive. They're very loyal. And,
typical Canadian way, eh?
Yeah.
The respectful fan.
Absolutely.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go, eh?
Yeah. But what I want to do is I want to pick your brain, Brandon. I mean, obviously we've seen what you've done, what your history's brought you. What's next for Brandon Brewer? Not to put you on the spot here, bud.
A break.
Good.
A break.
Good.
I need, my body needs to reset. I've kind of been that guy where I'll fight Saturday night, and because it started so late in the game, I was back in the gym Sunday night. Everybody always said that I was going to burn out, and I said, hey, you're crazy, and whatever. And because I felt that all the other fighters were taking time off, so that was the time that I could catch up. That was the time that I could improve my skills while everybody else was resting. And but I do. Before I do shift into another gear, because I feel like I have a couple more gears to give. I'm not quite in my prime yet, and before I do shift gears, I need a little bit of a break. So I'm going to enjoy Christmas and see some family and friends, and January 1st I'll reassess, and I'll probably be back in the gym that morning.
Because like you said, you got to listen to your body too, right?
Absolutely.
Like you said, when you're pushing, okay, give it a couple days here to recharge, or a couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to. You guys had some chocolates over there. I ate some chocolate. I've just
Doritos.
been so I've been kind of just enjoying myself.
Good.
So.
Yeah. But I mean, you had a fight Friday night.
Friday night.
You're still pretty. There's no marks. There's no blemishes.
No.
8 rounds.
8 rounds. And I'll be honest, I haven't been hit so many times in my life, but. We feel good. I feel really good. Like, no marks, no bumps, no bruises. My hands were a little sore, but they're good now. And
I think back to when Chuvalo fought Ali in Toronto. He said, hey, Ali got the decision. He went to the hospital. I took my wife dancing.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So who really won the fight,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And that's, like I said, it's a testament you can walk out unscathed, I guess, after going 8 rounds. But you like to work the body, too. Like you said, obviously you're trying for some more
I was going to the body, John Maher's he's not all that tall, so there wasn't a whole lot of body there because I was trying to find it, don't get me wrong, I was going. But the overhand right, or the tight right hook was working. We had him cut, I think, in the 2nd or the 3rd round.
Yep.
They said headbutt, we said punch, whatever. It is what it is.
He was bleeding.
He was bleeding. But I like to go to the body usually. So, it's nobody goes to the body, and that's exciting. If you can drop a guy to the body, you take his legs away, you take his wind away, you take everything. So.
Big time. And when you take 8 rounds of punishment to the body,
absolutely,
you're not feeling good the next the next day.
I think from that fight, my biggest takeaway, and you were kind of talking about exactly the whole same day weight cut thing, was there was a photo of you after, and you can find it. I think you had it posted on your Facebook. I think you'd posted it. I think that's right.
I haven't posted it yet.
Okay.
I look pretty bad.
No, but honestly, it goes to show what the heart of a champion looks like.
Yeah, I was. I'll post on my Facebook tomorrow. I just looked like a zombie. It just my eyes were sunk in, and my lips were completely dry, and I was dehydrated.
Well, the reason I was bringing it up, Brandon, it's not for any other reason other than the fact that you see exactly what your body went through to get this win. and how important that is. So yeah, when you're talking about things like hydrating your body, making sure that everything's good, you did that, and that photo alone spoke so much. So, and that's why I brought it up, man. Not for any other reason other than it was a great photo. It was the heart of a champion, right there.
Yeah, I remember thinking in the third round, I was just like, I'm completely exhausted. I remember just thinking, like, is this really going to be the time when the first time I'm going to lose as a professional? And I came back to the corner and just kind of sat down, and Aubrey, my coach, said, we got to dig in a little bit deeper here. And it was, I don't know, you had two roads, and I truly believe in myself that I'm going to be one of the greats at some point in this sport. I will be a world champion. Doesn't matter what anybody says, I believe that myself. And so that was a good opportunity to see what I had. Yeah. So we dug in. We had to do what we had to do, and I'm proud of myself for that. I was a little upset walking back to the dressing room with my performance, but at the end of the day, the job is to win. And we did what we had to do to win. So
how great of a motivation for that is you too? Like you said, hey, it was gut check time.
Absolutely.
And you checked and said, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
And now for the next one, you're gonna say, hey, I want to make sure I'm.
The more times you go through things like that, you learn a lot about yourself, and then you start believing that the next time is gut check time, you will go back to that situation. And you said, I've done this before. There's no reason why I can't do this. So it's good. You have to go through those situations to learn about yourself and to know that you can do it. And so it's good.
It's sort of the path or the road to being a champion.
Absolutely.
Is going through those challenges and overcoming them. Right? Yeah. So it's definitely a great win in the bag for sure.
I am going to give you a chance to toot your own horn here for a minute, but just the fans, talk about your social media. Where can fans see your stuff? How can they catch your footage or your pictures? And talk about your face. Toot your own horn, man.
Well, Brandon L. Jack Brewer is my fan page. I tried my best to post on there, but my fans are so personal that it just seems to come out through my personal page. Sure. My Instagram is at LJack_boxing.
Yep.
My Twitter is Brandon Brewer _, and that's how you're getting.
No, that's awesome. That's great.
This toots your own horn a little bit right here. The belt's up front.
I don't know. It seems like where I come from, Maritime people are extremely proud people, and we're loyal, we're respectful, we're kind, but we're known as one of the hardest working people in the country, I believe, and so it shows. I take that to the gym with me every time I go, and.
Bring your lunch pail.
Yeah, and just go to work. And you guys said it yourselves, like the social media the following that I have has just been off the hook. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just
I was rocking my old Jack shirt Friday night.
Yeah.
I saw him in the office with it on Friday. It was incredible.
And people are changing their profile pictures to Lumberjack Plaid and hashtagging Plaid Army and Plaid or Team LJack, and it's surreal,
In a span of about, we'll say 15 seconds quickly, every time a fan, and I've seen your fan page, somebody said something to you, you go out of your way to try to make sure you reply. You always try to stay engaged, and I think that that's great.
Yeah, my fans are my fans for a reason, I appreciate them. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, so you gotta say thank you.
That's great. Awesome, Brandon. Thank you. That's basically going to wrap it up here. A big thank you and a huge congratulations go to you, Brandon. Thanks again for coming on here. Make sure you have safe travels. Enjoy your few days rest before you get back into the gym in January.
Looking forward to it.
Grab some chocolates on your way out the door before you take off the road.